Hi Scorpios, this is your December love tarot card reading. The first card that I have for you is the Seven of Gems card. This is a card about frustration. So you may want to make progress in a situation in your life, but there could be a financial restriction holding you back. Maybe perhaps it's child support, alimony, a lack of work. Maybe your savings is low and an emergency pops up. The next card is the Five of Shells card. This is a card about disappointment. So this card means that you're disappointed you don't have enough money maybe to deal with the situation that's important. You may be disappointed because a previous breakup has you feeling blue and you need to work through your issues in regard to that situation. And the next card here is the Five of Wings card. This is a card about defeat. So this card is about winning a battle, but not feeling 100% victorious. So maybe you overcame the frustration that you had, but you don't feel like you did it. I guess you wish you had the money to do it right the first time because maybe a delay caused you problems. So the next card here is the Temperance card. The Temperance card is about patience. So if you did have money frustrations, maybe you didn't have your paycheck and it took a little while for you to get your paycheck. The Temperance card here means if it's a relationship situation, you don't really want to proceed forward at the moment. You want to wait because now's not a good time to make a new request to a new love interest. Okay, the next card here is Generosity. Generosity, so the past good deeds that you did can come back to reward you. Maybe somebody gives you a loan or a friend lets you borrow money if you're short on money. It could also bring in a new love partner if you were good to your past partners in the past, but you weren't treated equally. Maybe perhaps you may have a better love partner coming toward you. So the next card is the Moon card. This is a card about fear. This card is about just basically overcoming your fears, overcoming fake relationships where you were not shown love when you were showing love. And so again, because you had the Generosity card over there, if you were in an unreciprocated love situation, maybe perhaps now you're drawing a better partner to you because that's your good karma. So here is a Princess of Shells. So this is a possible love suitor coming toward you. And so the Princess of Shells, the seahorse in the picture, he's a pregnant seahorse. So seahorses have pregnant males, not pregnant females. And so the pregnant seahorse is telling the princess, hey, I'm pregnant. And she's like happy for him. So maybe pregnancy could be related to your situation. Maybe perhaps this princess may be approaching you, has children involved in a situation. She's a happy girl. She is very in love with the idea of love. So it's like she might want to hold your hand and go on family trips. And, you know, she is very much wanting to be in a love relationship. So not only did you get a possible love suitor, you also have a reward coming. This is the Ace of Gems card. So this reward could come in the form of an inheritance. Say, for instance, the princess in question over there, maybe perhaps she could be wealthy, and so maybe she offers you some type of financial security if you guys become a stable couple in the future. So the reward also could be a promotion. It could be just money in general, like a gift or something to that effect. So the next card is the Change card. So I kind of make a joke. My Change card has been changed very many times. It was like water stained. It was discolored, and then it got another card stuck to it. So it just continues to change. So it may look a little bit better than it did before. But anyway, this is Change in the reverse. This card means that if you're juggling two situations, it may be challenging to do that. So maybe perhaps the new love suitor, this princess, maybe is keeping you occupied and busy. Maybe you're staying out late, partying, having fun. Maybe you spend your time other ways, but something's going on with your schedule or it's making you very, very busy. Maybe it could be the promotion the promotion here with the rewards card. That's keeping you busy, but something in your life is changing. So the world card is the next one. It is in the reverse. It's about consummation. So maybe perhaps you and the princess get together in an intimate relationship. It's not just friendship. You guys get together more seriously. This world card in the reverse, it means instead of your world and your opportunities getting bigger, it gets smaller. So let me see. So it's almost like you have a reduced number of opportunities. Which direction would you like to go in? It's a little bit smaller now. So let's see what is going on. The next, maybe that could have been love interest. Like instead of you having a world of, you know how they say there are many fish in the sea? Maybe perhaps you just went to a smaller pond and now there are very few fish in that pond for you to search through. So the next card is the Emperor card. This is a card about having love opportunities through your work environment. So a lot of times this would be an older person in your work environment who cares about you in a romantic way. And so maybe they approach you, and let's see what happens next. So what happens next is the Eight of Roses. This is the signals card. They send you a signal saying that they're interested in you. I doubt they would say they love you, because if you just met someone, maybe you knew that person for a long time, so maybe they're in love with you because they've known you for a long time. But if it's a new interest and they're like, I'm in love with you, you might want to maybe consider that, take it with a grain of salt, because love is something that you accrue over time. And if someone's saying they love you so quickly, you might want to make sure it's not a scam or a scheme, to cause you heartache or something, or a loss. So the next card here is the Devil card in the reverse, and it is a card about seduction. So when you get this card, it is a card about, seduction is not a good thing. And this card means that like money, power, or status is in your face. It's not so much love that's in your face. It's more, what can you do in that relationship? What can you gain out of that relationship to make your life better? And so it may not be something that's in your best interest, because it's not genuine love. It's more like, if I go toward this person, I'm going to get a name for myself. Or if I go toward this person, I'm going to get a better position or something like that. So because it's not really love, you have to be careful and mindful that if you go toward it, it may cause you problems. Okay? It could even cause you health problems, so you have to kind of be aware. So the next card here is the Magician card. This is a card about you getting your wish fulfilled. The perfect partner could just show up for you all of a sudden. Okay, and then the next card here is the Prince of Roses, and this is the Mover. This card is in the reverse. So this could be a partner that showed up as if by magic for you, because you had to turn down the Emperor, because maybe there was a wrong motive there on your part or on his part. And so the Mover card is about it's a guy who likes to get in situations that are situationships. Like, he is not necessarily around for the long haul. He's like so into you 1 minute, and then he's like, he gets what he wants and he's gone. So you have to kind of watch this person. This card could also mean like you're moving or something like that. This card really says don't move too fast, because if you move too fast, you're not going to get something that's worth keeping. That's basically it. It won't stay around for long, or it won't be worthwhile. Okay, so the next card is the Justice card. The Justice card is a good card to get. That person that we just saw, the Mover, doesn't seem like a suitable partner for you to keep long term. This Justice card is about right and wrongs, and so if there's no scandal going on, no legal issues going on, like if you had legal issues, it's a good time to take care of that paperwork. But if there is no scandals going on right now, as it stands with Justice here, that means that like if there's gossip going on, it won't really win. The truth will win over the gossip. And what else does it mean? It basically just means that things are going to be set right. You're attracting a good partner. Maybe this person may work in the legal field. Okay, so the next card is the Ten of Gems in the reverse. This is a card about protection. So the protection here means that maybe if you're thinking about marriage, which so far we don't have a partner that we should be thinking about marriage with. But if you're thinking about marriage in the future at some point, you could be working on a prenup with this card in this position. Let me see. You guys could be figuring out, okay, the legal paperwork that could have been going on is figuring out how to divide wealth. Remember that we received a reward card here, so that could have been in the form of an inheritance or a lotto win or something like that. And so you may be doing paperwork when this justice card comes up or this protection card in the reverse. You may be doing paperwork to protect your interest here in regard to this wealth, how to divide it or share it, or the influence. Say for instance, if you are, okay, so say for instance, the only good partner that you had around you was this Princess of Shells. So, and then what was going on maybe was when the change card came up and you were trying to juggle, you were still thinking about other people, and maybe that's what you were juggling. And so, well, as it stands now, this Princess of Shells seems relevant. Someone around you with these qualities where they're really loving and they're just overly loving. This person, you may be dividing up wealth with this person. So I'm not sure if that's to get married, because I think you're thinking about marriage. So maybe you're considering marrying this suitor that approached you. So you may be working on a prenuptial agreement with that person. Excuse me. So let me see, what else does this card mean? Let's see, that's basically it. Or influence. So maybe she's in an influential position. Maybe, because that's the only thing that seems to make sense, is you're not with the Emperor. If you were with the Emperor, if you did fall for the seduction and you were with the Emperor, and you're working on a prenup with the Emperor, or dividing inheritance or wealth or something, it almost seems like an either or. Like with this card, you were dividing up your influence if you're with the Emperor, but if you're with the Princess of Shells, you're dividing up wealth. So it depends on which partner you chose to be with. Okay, so the next card that we have is the Two of Wings card in the reverse. And this card is a card about no more procrastination or will cause a problem. So you don't want to procrastinate. And that may be in regards to this legal paperwork that needs to be done, dividing the wealth. If you procrastinate, it may cause you a problem. So whether that's the prenup that you're working on or dividing up your influence in between yourself and maybe the Emperor, whatever it is, you have to work on that or it will cause a problem if you don't. Okay, so the next card here is the Four of Gems in the reverse. This is a card about possessiveness. So this card means that though you may try, it may not work out. You can only save a real love relationship at past this point. So if it's not solid, let it go. So say for instance, your relationship with this Princess of Gems could be solid, because I'm not sure if there was some specific issue that wouldn't work out in between you and her. I didn't see anything so far to indicate that. So that one may be a relationship you can hold on to, because there's some type of wealth or inheritance or something in regard to her. With this person, the Emperor, if you chose this person, perhaps, I'm not sure, maybe this could work, maybe it couldn't work, but you chose this person maybe for the wrong reason. Let's see, what is the other thing? And then this Mover, had you chosen this person, this one you probably have to let go definitely, because this person is jumping from relationship to relationship. So he probably didn't even stay around for very long. So that relationship you might have to let go. So the final card is the Six of Shells in the reverse, and this is a card about joy. So the joy card has something to do with children. But in this case, because it's in the reverse, something with children is causing a problem. So it would almost seem like this Princess of Shells could be the person that you may be with, because remember the seahorse was pregnant. So maybe someone is pregnant and that situation is maybe causing a problem by the end of December. Let me see, is there anything else The other thing that this could be about is maybe your work life became too stressful and you need a chance to take a breather and play a little bit instead of working so hard. So maybe perhaps you need to go out on a date or just do something relaxing, like go to the spa, do something helpful, or to be joyous like a child in some way. So if you're a guy, maybe you want to go outside and shoot hoops with your boys or something like that. So that was the end of your December 2019 Love Tarot card reading. Thank you for listening. Please be blessed. Please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you.